Guys, as always, it is so good to be back. It's Three Bold Takes. Freddie, Chase, and Quinn. As always, we're sponsored by SeatGeek. If you want $20 off your first ticket purchase, make sure to use our discount code Three Bold Takes. That is the discount code Three Bold Takes. We're talking conference championships all weekend long. We're super excited. If you're interested in one of those, make sure to use SeatGeek, our partner, for $20 off your first ticket. Man, who doesn't love it? We have the Mountain West Conference Championship. As always, we know that Boise State's going to be in there. Ashton Genty, the Heisman frontrunner, the Heisman future winner, is on this team ready to play in the conference championship at number 10 overall. They're hosting UNLV, who they've already played this season, where they went to UNLV and lost 29 to 24, guys. Number 20 UNLV, number 10 Boise State. We're recording on a Tuesday, so we just figured out the college football playoff rankings from this past weekend. Quinn, who do you have in this amazing matchup?
Yeah, man. Like, obviously, I take huge stock in you lost this game already. That bodes well for you in a rematch. Across the board, teams on the losing side in the first game usually have a little bit better luck winning over the second time around. So UNLV taking that 5 point loss initially bodes well, but at the end of the day, man, I think Ashton Genty is hands down going to be the best player on the field on Friday. The home atmosphere is going to be on Boise State's back, and I think there's like a deep pride in that program for what they represent across G5, and to be the first G5 school to get into the 12-team playoff would mean a lot to them. And I just do not see Boise State dropping this opportunity, because whoever wins this game is going to the college football playoff based on where the rankings are. The American Conference title is the second conference up, and it features number 24 Army versus unranked Tulane. So I don't really see how Army would jump UNLV in a scenario where UNLV was to beat Boise. Um, so yeah, give me the Broncos. I think they're going to get it done. I think they're going to get 2 wins over UNLV. I think they actually win this game by slightly more than they did their road trip to UNLV. I think they get the 8 point victory, 9 point victory in this game. Uh, and at the end of the day, Ashton Genty is just too much.
Yeah, just like you said, Quinn, winning you're in, man. That is literally what this game represents. And if you was to ask me preseason, Freddie, who are the potential Group of Five representatives for the playoffs? Obviously, Boise State comes to mind just because of their historic past that they've had, always being one of the better Group of Five teams. Um, Tulane is up there of recent memory. UNLV is not a team that I would have said preseason would be 1 win away from making the college football playoff. But yet here we are. It's an awesome run that they're on this year. These two teams have played. Um, that was 6 weeks ago now at this point. So a lot of football has been played since then. And when looking at the football played since then, I think Boise State's playing a little bit better than UNLV. I don't think they're going to be able to make up for that deficit that they suffered back in October. So give me Boise State to win and punch their ticket to the first ever 12-team college football playoffs. And I hope Genty wins the Heisman. I really, really do.
Oh, and real quick, just point out a Boise State win, and they've pretty much not only clinched a spot in the playoff, but a first round bye.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's the big thing here. So you're not only winning and you're in, you're also winning to get that first round bye, depending on what happens in the Big 12. Because right now, Arizona State is slated, the winner of the Big 12 right now, currently it's supposed to be Arizona State, is slated after Boise State, who's at 10 in the recent polls. But I think it's easy, guys. I think we'll just make a clean sweep here. Boise State, they've been by far and away the best Group of Five team. And they've played quality, I don't want to say fully quality opponents, but they played Oregon early in the season, lost by 3. They just beat Oregon State to end the year, who's a part of the Big Pac-2, a real storied conference over there on the west side of the nation. And I think when you look at this season, you see a guy that has done something that you haven't seen from a running back in decades, since Barry Sanders, honestly, in Oklahoma State. So I think Boise State here, I think they're going to do the same thing. I think you're going to have a lot more on the quarterback here, Madsen, to do a little bit more work. He's been very clean this season, though. Genty doesn't do what he does unless you have a clean quarterback as well. Only 3 interceptions on the season because as soon as Genty, because definitely this game, the box is going to be loaded 7 to 8 guys. So when that switches off, Madsen's probably going to have to make a couple more plays. But winning at UNLV on the road by 5, and then having them at home, I'm going to go with Quinn here. It's going to be around nearly a double-digit win for Boise State. However, the one thing I do want to mention is that when Boise State beat UNLV, that was during the whole quarterback debacle of Saluka, I believe, when he was, hey, I'm quitting on the team this season. So that's something to watch if that really messed with UNLV in that game, and see what they do in this one with clear minds and clear hearts to play in this one. So, guys, anything else on the Mountain West Conference Championship? Guys, that's it. We're super excited about this one. Boise State, of course, again, not only winning and they're in, winning and they have a first round bye in the 12-team playoff, guys. So excited for this one. 3 bold takes. Freddie, Chase, and Quinn, as always, our partners are SeatGeek. Make sure to use our discount code 3 bold takes for $20 off.